Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about my new motorcycle. It's a Honda Rebel 1100 DCT SE. Just a little bit of background. I am a beginner rider. I have not ridden motorcycle for a long time, and now I finally decided to start at the age of almost 40. So I am going to be 40 next year, and things have changed a lot, and I've been stuck with work, family, and so many other issues and in between, but finally decided to move on and find a new way in my life. And riding a motorcycle is one of the call that's been happening for me for a long time, but never had a chance to fully engaged. I have been doing a research for a long time on kind of motorcycle I want to ride, but it was not until a few months ago I finally decided to buy one. So initially I bought a Yamaha Bolt C-Spec. That was the used one. I liked that, but the riding position was kind of weird on that bike, so I ended up getting a new one. So yeah, this is my Honda Rebel 1100. It's a 2025 model. It's a DCT SE Special Edition one. So I'll let you know what exactly DCT SE is for 2025 model. But yeah, so my overall goal in this channel is to create a content based on the Honda Rebel 1100 and give you some ideas on how bike rides, some of the places I take it, some of the modifications I'm going to do in a few days or in a few months, and see if I can stay with this bike for a long time. I'm trying to stay with this bike for a long time, but let's see how that goes. But as of right now, I'm still in early stage, in a few days only, and so far I'm loving it. That there's nothing I can complain about. Everything works so smooth. It's a change compared to what I was riding. Yamaha Bolt. That was a really nice bike. But then jumping into DCT, which is direct clutch transmission, it's automatic motorcycle, but it's really fun. After riding for a few days, I don't think so I will go back to riding in a manual one. So without further ado, let's see how the motorcycle is and then what it has to offer and what kind of mods I'm looking forward to do on it. So yeah, stay tuned. Alright, this is the motorcycle, Honda Rebel 1100 DCT SE. The model year is 2025. Just to let you guys know, DCT is what it's got. I'm sorry, earlier I said direct clutch transmission, but it's a dual clutch transmission. And yeah, it's a parallel twin, I believe. I don't have the specs handy on me, but it produces around 82 or 83 horsepower and something like 72 horsepower. Oh no, pound-feet of torque. Yeah, I'm just going off the top of my head, but I'm sure that is the number in the ballpark. But yeah, this is the stock motorcycle. I have not done any mods whatsoever, so this is how it looks, and it is phenomenal. The packaging and everything is so good, but there are so many things that's missing already, which I am already aware of, and it's not a big deal. I'll just probably buy aftermarket and install them myself, or take it to somewhere if I'm not able to. I'm not a mechanically inclined person, but a few things I can do, a few things I guess I can do. So it's belt driven, no, my bad, chain driven. Sorry, yeah, it is. The earlier the Yamaha ball was belt driven. This is a chain driven, but as far as I know, these chains are high quality, really nice material they use in this. I don't know the term. I was watching one of the YouTube and they were talking about, you know, how kind of material they've been using on this chain. So yeah, I'm impressed. This is the ignition, key ignition spot right here. Yeah, so far it's looking good. It's not an air cooled, it's a water cool. It's kind of like a lot of people say it's okay for the beginner to start with this bike. However, if a person have never ridden before, I will not recommend them to get this bike and start right off with this bike as a beginner. This bike got a punch, you know, and it might scare the beginners. But however, there is one thing that is exceptionally good on this thing, is this motorcycle is automatic. It says DMNN. What is basically is whenever you start a motorcycle and you know you don't have to shift the gear. There's no gear lever over there. There's no clutch in here. So basically what you do is start, you know, switch it to drive or manual. You can do this in manual as well, which has the gear shifter. It's like plus right here and minus right here. Yeah, and the side mirrors are awesome. You know, I don't have any complaints. So far it looks so good. The bike is just exceptional. I have ridden this in a freeway, 70s and 75 miles an hour. Just, you know, it got plenty of power. You know, got a disc brake, something there. I'm not sure the dimension and the specs on those things, but so far, you know, I don't have any complaint. And yeah, so off the stock, this is the bare bone you get. The prices of this motorcycle is just phenomenal compared to what, you know, similar brand motorcycle, for example Harley or Indian by Scott Barber. It's just way better deal compared to those motorcycles for sure. I know I will get some weird comments in comment section, but you know, I guess I had to say what I had to say. This bike is just phenomenal, and people coming from 300 or Rebel 300 or Rebel 500, they will find it super easy to just hop into this bike and, you know, start riding. But for a beginner, yeah, you know, people can do it. I won't say they won't be able to do it, but it just they gotta be real, you know, kind of a little bit of cautious when driving this thing. There is no rear seat pillow, there is no CC bar, there is no rear peg. These pegs are very basic, you know, and yeah, this is the bare bone how, you know, I got. And this is I believe if there's no mods done in a dealership, this is how people will get this motorcycle. And yeah, frankly, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just how this bike is. It's just amazing. You know, I've ridden for almost 60-70 miles in it, and so far I'm just loving it. No complaints whatsoever. And yeah, let's see how it starts and everything. So once you put the key in there, it starts to crank up, and then you go right here, and then starts the bike. And for model year 2025, I believe they changed the speedometer or the gauge over here. They used to have a round one and a small side one. controls are here, gear shifter, start, and this is the cruise control settings right here. There is the headlights setting right here. Plus is for upshift, minus, which is right here, is the downshift. This is the indicator, and this is the horn. And the mod is basically, there are 4 mods, I believe. I have yet to check. There is a rain, standard, sport, and I think user 1 and user 2, total 5 actually. Yes, there are 5 mods. User and user 2 is basically you can customize how you want to ride this bike based on different settings. I have yet to go on that part. So yeah, the gas mileage is pretty good. This bike gives me about 50 miles per gallon. The tank is 3.6 gallon, so it's pretty decent size. Obviously it's not gonna be, if you're going for a long ride or cruising cross country, it just you have to make a frequent stop. But you know, the range it gives is pretty, I think that's good enough for me. So a few mods that I'm looking to do in a few days, which I have already ordered the parts for it. So the mods I'm gonna do is the rear pegs, rear seat, CC bar I have yet to order, so I'm still doing the research on that. The most important thing is the fairings, windshield fairings. It's just well, I was driving on a freeway. If you go over 50 or 55, 60, the wind just it hits straight on your chest. So it's hard to drive or ride, and past 70 miles an hour. It's just you can't do it, but it's just gonna be ridiculous. So I have to order fairings, windshield fairing. I have not found the one that will fit in 2025 DCT version of Honda Rebel 1100. There are a few on Revzilla, sorry, my bad. But I have not decided to buy them yet. So this I have heard mixed reviews on those fairings. Some people say it's easy to install. Some say it's kind of hard. You have to be mechanically inclined, and also it just takes a long time to install. So I have it to do a little bit of research on that. Other than that, and the other thing I'm installing is the crash bar protection. Since I'm a beginner, I might have to get some protection for my engine. So if I ended up dropping this bike, I just don't want anything to happen, or dents or cracks. And on top of that, my wife, she also likes to ride it, so maybe I'll wait till I get the crash bar. She's already riding it. She knows how to ride a motorcycle. I believe better than myself, so eventually she will get one too. The other mods I'm going to do is I will put the the extra wide footrest on this. I believe that's what they call it. So that's what I'm going to put in. Yeah, that's about it actually. Crash bar, stand cover, rear seat. Those are the main one. Oh yeah, probably gonna do the windscreen one too. Protector. Other than that, those are going to be my mods in few weeks or few days, which I'm going to record and also put it on YouTube. If you guys wanna watch that video, just hit the like, share, and subscribe button, and yeah, I'll eventually start putting those videos. And please let me know if you want to see anything besides that, or if I should know anything. If you're already riding a Honda Rebel 1100, please give me a suggestions, feedbacks on what should I do in order to have this bike properly set up. Yeah, I really want to change this bike in a way that looks pretty cool. It's already looking pretty cool. It already looks pretty cool actually. I've heard people asking me a lot of things about this bike already in my neighborhood as well. So there's nothing wrong with this bike. Just I want to have a few upgrades on this bike, and eventually take it for a long ride. I'm not trying to make it like a total touring kind of bike. It's just more cruiser, sporty cruiser combination. So but definitely want to get good stuff installed, aftermarket parts installed, and enjoy the ride for as long as I have this bike. Please let me know. Feel free to drop a comment, and I'll be more than happy to answer anything you have, any questions you have. And looking forward to link up with you guys and share my story. It's gonna be amazing. Like I said, I'm almost 40 and barely starting to ride a motorcycle. Definitely looking to change so many things. I have already seen things getting changed in my mental health, in my overall confidence, and the end goal here is I just want to get out of staying in a house, sitting on a couch and scrolling all those YouTube reels, Facebook reels, TikTok. But just want to get out, ride, enjoy the world, and share my story with you all guys. Please help me out and hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Until next time.